We're right now. Right now, what is it? We agreed twice so far, I think. No, 3 times.
Yeah.
We agreed 3 times so far, but we're moving on to the next matchup. And we got the Bone Crushers! The Bone Crushers, but fuck them because they're going against the Smooth Effect himself. Me, that's not how you do it. That was very fairy. You do not wiggle your fingers. This is not the Spirit Fingers. This is not the Spirit Squad. We are smoothing away and we're going to take down the Bone Crushers like I did last year. Let's talk about the roster first before we get into it. Let's start with me, Smooth Effect.
Got the Homo Tony Romo.
I got that Homo Tony Romo.
If you don't know what that song is, look back.
Just click on the photos and it'll be all the way in the bottom and you'll hear it.
You'll know who that is.
So I got Homo Tony Romo, Jamal Charles, Doug Martin, the hamster, Danny Amendola, thank you.
You're welcome.
Megatron! Jason Witten, Rashad Mendenhall. I might switch that though. I may put Alston Jeffrey in. I'll figure it out. Matt Bryan, thank you, Elogio, for screaming his name out. And the Buccaneers defense only because they're playing the Jets. Otherwise, I have Cincinnati. But let's get to the Bone Crushers himself. Matt Ryan, Chris Johnson, Trent Richardson. That's pretty good already for a good start 3. Dwayne Bowe, Larry Fitzgerald, Antonio Gates, Eric Decker, Sebastian Janikowski, and the Redskins defense.
All right, his team is pretty solid in overall. Like, I don't see a weakness in any position. But you have superstars, so I got to give it to the Smooth Effect.
Woo!
He has star power on his side.
Yeah, I do.
Straight star power.
It is.
Because, let's see.
I have a Pro Bowl team.
Bo and Larry, you better pray Larry gets something. Larry is praying Larry gets something.
I think Larry's going to be fine this year, actually. Carson Palmer, he can actually throw the ball.
Gates, Phillip Rivers.
I'm afraid of Gates because, I mean, he's good, but he's not, Phillip Rivers is garbage. So, everything's going to change now. North Turner's gone. Remember, North Turner is gone, so things are going to start changing a little bit. Eric Decker's good, but with Welker there, it's almost like they don't even need him.
Yeah, there's too much.
Demaryius Thomas downfield. Wes Welker.
Decker's just going to be the guy begging, Peyton,
please.
Can I get a pass, please? He'll be begging.
Yeah. Dwayne Bowe's going to be fine because Alex Smith can throw the ball.
Yes.
Chris Johnson, see with Chris Johnson, he's back, he's forth, he's back, he's forth.
He can
I mean, he's good. I'm not saying he's not good. I think he's awesome, but he's back and forth too much. He's not consistent. Though Sirhan will constantly mention how consistent he is the way he put it, and he tells me all the time, Chris Johnson was a beast at the end of the season. My point, not consistent. Not consistent. He sucked, and then he was a beast. And that's because they were already out of the playoffs, and they just were like, fuck it, let's just hand it off to him. Keep in mind, Locker is there, okay? He's garbage in general, but his backup, Ryan Fitzpatrick, beast! And if for some reason Locker gets hurt, whatever the fuck his name is, gets hurt, and Fitzpatrick comes in, they ain't running the ball. They have the receivers to throw it down, and Locker is not, he's good, but he keeps getting hurt. Who else? Trent Richardson. I'm not going to knock Trent Richardson because I like Trent Richardson.
He's solid. He's
He is a consistent player, but last year he was not a consistent player. He was a beast in the beginning, and he's
sophomore slump.
He got hurt.
Sophomore slump.
Oh, he might. I don't know if he'll get hit with it, but maybe. I hope he does. I hope at least for the first game he gets hit with it.
Yeah, but you have the 2 top 5 rushes.
Jamal
Romo, as much as we don't like that man.
Everybody hates on Tony Romo, but keeps forgetting he's a fantasy beast. He's a beast when it comes to fantasy. What did he do last year? Yeah, he throws 12 interceptions, but did you forget his 37 touchdowns?
True.
For 4, what do you have? He had like 48,000 yards. He almost had 5,000 yards. He may be a faggot, but he can still throw the ball. And I'm cool with that. All right? So I'm cool with that. And then, so you're going with the Smooth Effect.
I'm going with the Smooth Effect.
And you know I'm going with the Smooth Effect because I am the Smooth Effect. But we got to move on to the final matchup of the week. The final one.
Call this the marquee, baby. Woo!
Woo, he gets excited. But we're talking about the Funky Hurricane. Medina's going against...
Monkeys. I'm sorry.
Okay. Going against the new and improved...
The new.
And improved...
Kind of new.
It's still improved. She added people. Brooklyn's Prodigy.
Oh, boy.
Now, let's talk about their lineup. the funky Medina's, he's got Colin Kaepernick.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
CJ Spiller. Ow, ow.
Fuck you.
Frank Gore. Reggie Wayne.
You already know.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Roddy White. That was a good pick. Kevin Rudolph.
Kyle Rudolph.
No, Kevin Rudolph.
Is it?
No, it's Kyle, but I always call him Kevin Rudolph because I mix them up and...
AKA Touchdown Vulture.
Sometimes. Antonio Brown.
Steele.
What's his name? The other one? Was it Goskowski's first name?
Steven? Yes.
Steven Goskowski.
Yeah.
He's Polish.
Yeah.
And the Falcons defense. All right, moving on to Brooklyn's prodigy. We got Matthew Stafford, Matt Forte, Ryan Matthews, Deshaun Jackson, Andre Johnson. I'm going to say Andre Brown for some reason. Oh, he's there, but Brandon Pettigrew, Chris Givens, Josh Brown, and the Patriots defense. Ooh. Now, I'm not going to... Obviously, we know who you're going to pick.
Of course.
You're going to go with the funky Medina's.
All day, every day.
Now, the funny part is, when it comes to this matchup, is that you got a nasty team.
I know I do.
She got a good team, too. Because her team is one of those guys that they'll surprise you.
Yeah.
Like a Chris Givens. He's actually really good, Chris Givens. The problem is he's got Bradford throwing to him. And I'm not knocking Bradford all the way, but you know what I mean.
Like I said,
it changes.
You can predict all of it when it comes to the... When you get down to the game, when it comes to like
changes.
third quarter, gotta give up a shut up.
Right. Yeah. So it could change the way everything's gonna go. Ryan Matthews actually is not that bad, but he just hurts himself all the time. He brushes his teeth and he injures himself.
And it's against Houston. JJ Watt's gonna break his fucking leg.
And he's gonna hurt him, and he's probably gonna get out for the season. Deshaun Jackson is good, but they got nobody else to throw to now.
Yeah.
But the way Vic is, he's gonna throw it to the guy that hates black people. Avant.
Yeah, Riley Cooper has been taking a lot of
I don't know why
touches lately.
I don't know why.
I'm like, what the hell?
I'm surprised he hasn't got killed yet.
Yeah, like I was like, wow, Riley. So
yeah, but I
plus
guess
they're trying to be quick with the ball, being a lot of running.
Yeah, and he's a downfield threat, so it could come in handy.
Throw big, yeah.
Andre Johnson, he's a beast.
But I have Matt Sharp, so don't be surprised if I'm not, but I may.
You're not. He's not.
I may.
Kaepernick. He's not.
I may.
She's got the Patriots defense. Patriots defense is a good defense.
And what? I have CJ Spiller going against that defense, so
that's gonna hurt you.
That's gonna hurt her.
That's gonna hurt him. Matthew Stafford is a good quarterback. Again, he's a good quarterback, and he's only good because of Megatron. That's the only reason why he's good. Matt Forte, he's good. Matt Forte is nasty.
Yeah, you're good at it.
You just gotta pray to God he stays healthy.
Because they ain't been talking. So I grabbed up Bush. Man, I could put in Bush and vulture your touchdowns.
Ooh, he could do whatever
I could make this whole lineup just to attack you. I have all your what do you call that thing? Your vultures, basically, on my team.
He can do whatever he wants, it's saying. So, obviously, we know you're going with the funkier Medina's yourself. And I am going to go with the funkier Medina's as well. Because I'm not saying you're going to kick her ass, but I'm saying you're going to beat her. Okay? You have the better team.
My one weakness is my defense.
True. But you have the better team.
Like as we're saying, everyone has good teams. It's who has better teams.
Right. And at this point, at this week 1 matchup, you are the better team. But I would knock her. She's still a good team.
Yes. But I have the potential for explosion.
Sure.
Kaepernick could just start running in.
Sure.
Like everybody. So.
Sure. If it makes you feel better.
No, it don't make me feel better. It's the truth, all right? Who does she have that can just explode? Who? No one, none of those people.
Forte.
Like I said, it's not to have not
can
with
run
Jay
for
Cutler
2
in the way.
touchdowns, and Jay Cutler's been nasty.
Yeah, well, so can Kaepernick and Gore. All right? I have the potential for just annihilation. All right?
He's predicting
I
annihilation.
got Reggie Wayne and Roddy White. I'm predicting a beatdown. It's your first loss ever. All right? Take it as a learning experience when this happens. Because God forbid if I lose, I'll shut up for the rest of the season.
Ooh, that's not going to happen. Even if he loses.
I'm not
so
we shut up.
We did our predictions. We predicted who's going to win, who's going to lose. So Let's talk about MVP. Who do you predict to be the MVP?
This is gonna be tough.
Who's going to whip that ass
For this week?
Yes.
I'm going to give it to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I can't believe I just said that. Holy
Really?
shit.
You think that team's gonna win MVP? You saying she's gonna keep the belt for a
Wait,
week?
you know what? I'm confusing it with like Gap. My bad. I'm being an ass.
Who is going to win MVP for the first week of the season? Who's gonna hold that belt? Let me see it. Who's gonna hold that belt? I'll give you a hint. It's the fucking guy holding it right now because I'm gonna win MVP.
You know what's funny? I was gonna.
I'm gonna fucking get it.
He has stars.
I'm gonna get it.
He has the top 2 rushers.
I'm gonna get the MVP of the week, and you know who's gonna give it to me? Irina's gonna hand this belt over to me.
He has the top. He has Jason Witten, where when Tom Romo's scared, he just gives it to him.
Yeah.
He just gives. He has Doug Martin and Jamal Charles. All right. The only way he has what the hell? What are your receivers again? He has Megatron and Amendola. Trust me, dude. There's a reason why you haven't seen Amendola. They're arresting him. They have nobody. As much as they're trying to think it, they have nobody. Unless Amendola breaks his leg, which is is all a possibility. It's yeah.
So I'm gonna win MVP.
And if not him, it's definitely me. I called it.
Well, it's me. So I'm winning MVP. Right here. It's gonna stay. I'm just keeping it on my shoulder.
And I bet you're saying this because we're in the video. We're saying this.
No,
but it's not. It really isn't.
No, we're just being honest. I
have Reggie Wayne and Roddy White.
It's good.
All right.
It's great. I have Doug Martin and Jamal Charles.
Don't worry. We'll get to our shit next week.
Yeah.
For this week,
things will be changing.
This week, I'll give him the MVP. Next week is a different story.
Oh, how about hurting for a squirtin'? Somebody's gonna be hurting for a squirtin'. Wait, but they might not know what it means. Hurting for a squirtin' means you actually got the least amount of points throughout the entire season. Throughout each week. Yeah. Each week, you get the lowest score. You get hurting for a squirtin'. It's not something you want to get. You don't want to be hurting for a squirtin'. So, who do you think is gonna get it? I'm
giving it to what with T-Bill though.
Yeah, you think so?
I can't. Yo, dude. I know what I can see you chose these guys based on what you hope they will do. I don't see. I'm worried about it.
So you're giving it to what would people do?
Look at the name. The name's not a good sign, man.
Okay, I'm not giving it to Victor. I'm not. I'm actually giving it to Brooklyn's Prodigy. I think you're going to be able to beat her enough that she gets the least amount of points. Wow. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying that the team is garbage, but hey, somebody's got to get it. Somebody's got to get it, and I think her matchups for that week is not as tough as a lot of people's are. Which obviously brings us to somebody got knocked the fuck out. Somebody's going to get knocked the fuck out. Now, who do you think is going to get knocked the fuck out?
I'm giving it to Tass's Assassins.
Just to give you a heads up, you don't know what knocked the fuck out means. It means you lost by the most amount of points. It means that person whipped your ass. Where even if your bench was there, you would still lose. So you're giving it to the Tassin's Assassins.
Tassin's Assassins. The
Tassin's Assassins getting knocked the fuck out by Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
She has monster players.
I'm not giving it to the Tassin's Assassins, actually. I'm not doing
Who are you giving it to?
I'm giving it to the Bone Crushers, because I'm going to fuck him up. If I'm going to win MVP, it's with the Bone Crushers are going to get their asses whipped by me. The champion himself.
All right, okay.
So I am going to So we picked the brothers.
Yeah, one of the brothers.
One of the brothers is getting knocked the fuck out, motherfucker. And then, of course, we have coulda, woulda, shoulda. They didn't. Now, this one's going to be more interesting because you have to remember who's on their benches.
Yeah.
Now, somebody's going to lose, and you got to just... If they played this person... I mean, this one's a little hard to really figure out because we don't... It only depends on when the games really come in because you don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know what's going to...
So, we might have to skip this one because you can't actually give a prediction on that.
Yeah, until it happens.
Yeah, it has to happen.
Yeah.
So, that's the end of that. But let me explain a few things because we're done here with the predictions. That's your week 1 predictions. Trash talking videos may begin now. It's time to get started.
Even if you're not ready to put a video up yet, I want to see trash talking on
Talk
the page,
shit.
people.
Memes, they're trash
All right,
talking.
it's only been me, this guy, and Irina once in a while. That's it. Someone tried to trash talk.
First off, time out. I don't know if you know this, but the Tassans Assassins, they've been talking this shit. He's talking.
Hey.
He's TC all the way, man.
All
He's
I'm going to say about
TDC.
that is trash talk your opponent this week. I am not your fucking opponent. Irina is. Trash talk her. We see each other week 8. Trust me. I have a big old list of shit what I'm going to do for you. Time will come. No. It's trash talk your opponent. Not just for you. That's for everyone. It begins this week
Let me
until
explain
Thursday.
though. When trash talking, right? Listen, me and Alex, we're buddies. Okay, we're good friends. He's like a brother to me. We're brothers, except I'm white. Okay, remember that.
And I'm better.
Sure, but when fantasy football starts, it's game on. Yeah, we're cool, but I want to win, and he wants to win, and we'll do whatever it takes to embarrass each other. Not like too embarrassing.
Yeah.
But like we're gonna try to make fun of each other to a way where you're like, damn, that was good.
Trust me, I'm stepping my shit up this week.
And
I've
I
been
have
just
to too.
sprinkling. This week I'm gonna be relentless. Gotta get in the heads, people.
Yeah, you gotta
get
in the
their
person's
heads.
head. You gotta fuck with them so much that they're like, oh,
It's like,
damn, I should just take my lineup out because it was that nasty.
All right, trash talk. This is your opponent.
Trash talk your opponents because you want to win this every single week. We don't have the trophy because Sean didn't give it back yet. Have to go get it, but that's gonna be the again. It's open. Anybody can win.
Yep.
Okay, so that is
Some of you won't. Some of you don't have a shot.
We'll see. You never know.
Some of you have a shot.
Listen, did you think Irina was gonna go undefeated?
No, but
Might win.
but I'm being realistic. Statistically, someone has to not have a shot, and it could be you. You know who you are.
It's gonna be you.
You know who you are, and you know it's gonna happen.
They're probably sitting there watching the video too.
Nah, is it me?
And it's gotta be me. Who's else gonna be pointing
It's
at?
you.
It's you.
You know who you are.
It's not me. It's not him.
Nope.
It's you.
It's you. Nah, don't look away. It's you. Yes. I see you.
That's your week 1 predictions. I'll be back for the recap and award show, the first one. And then week 2 predictions. That's occurring next week. So again, I am the commissioner himself, the Smooth Effect, and I'm with my boy, my dude.
From the funky Cole Medinas. It's game time, bitches.
It is game time. Get your game face on.
Step your
Thursday
shit up.
night football, we got it. Ravens, Broncos,
Yeah.
they're coming out the tunnel.